Hello. I don't think I've gone live in 100 years, and I am currently in my bathroom in my camper nursing to kittens who I have recently found out have a virus that I didn't know existed. Look, that I'm on the mend. I hear you. And someone else is not. So I want to make this really quick, but hold on. Let me flip this back around. I'm also, okay. I just want to, because I have been doing what I've been doing in this industry for so long. I believe, oh my gosh, it's either 8 or 9 years in September. Hey, Elizabeth. I think now this is when I titled this, I titled it intentionally. This is something that you do not, like, people don't want to hear it, but it's so necessary. I would hesitantly call myself a pro at what I do because I've been doing it so long. But again, I'm in my bathroom with 2 sick kitties. But I just want, because this just happened to me again, and it happens all the time, I'm going to focus specifically in this very moment on the network marketing part, okay? Facebook doesn't even like me to use that word. It'll probably shut this live down. They don't like it. But I mean, that's what we do. We're in the whole world is marketing on social media. And if you're not, if you have a business and you're not doing that, you're living under a rock and you're really missing out. But here's the deal. Here's the long and short of it. Nobody wants, like, this world, we want things to happen fast. We want success fast. We want money fast. We want to rise fast. We want followers fast. We want things to happen overnight. And I'm just going to tell you, and specifically in this industry, there's nothing that happens fast when you're starting from scratch, okay? If you are not the president's child, or you're not the most well-known person in your town, or you're not something where you already have a massive following and you have to grow that organically, it ain't gonna happen fast. And I just want to tell you this, there's nothing, I don't believe, obviously there's got to be hard work, dedication, you have to stick with it, you have to be consistent, but there is one thing that I think will set you apart, and there's one thing that will work to your benefit faster than anything else that you can do, regardless of what business you're in, and that is to network before you market. And what does that mean? In layman's terms, that means to get to know people, grow your relationships, love on people, pour into them, not just want them to buy from you or join you, like really love on people. Really take your network of people that you interact with on social media, go down your friends list, and really take the time to get to know them. Take the time to invest into them. Take the time to give to them instead of just expecting them to invest and support your business. So many people think, just because we start a business that we'll be successful, that everybody will want to support us. And that is the last thing from the truth. That is nothing further from the truth. And it's not for any specific reason. It has nothing to do with the person. It doesn't mean people don't like you. And this is something that really helped me in the beginning. I was like, somebody said this in a training somewhere. They said, if you just walked into Apple, if you just walked into Amazon as an employee, if you just walked into this massive company, you would not become CEO overnight. It takes time. And the same thing is true when you are building a business. There's absolutely nothing that you will do if you're starting from scratch and you have not built a following already or a business that will happen overnight. And it takes time. But we are in a generation, we are in a culture who want the popcorn, the microwave, the drive-through, the right now. We don't want the dial-up internet. We want the quick and speedy right now, and we don't have patience. And I'm just going to tell you the exact specific situation that happened, because it happens all the time. And this always reminds me. I have somebody in my inbox earlier today, and she was saying, whatever spill, whatever, and it could have been genuine. I'm not here to judge that. And I always admire people who do this because they're actually out there doing the hard work. And they're in people's inboxes. They're trying to support their family. They're trying to grow their business. What do you give them a big fat A for effort? Don't hate on those people. Just like you show up to your 9-to-5 job every day. They're in people's inboxes trying to offer opportunities, trying to help people. But here's the thing. This specific person offered me an opportunity that I'm already doing. Therefore, they didn't know me. They didn't take the time to get to know me. They didn't even take the time to realize I do the exact same thing, that she's doing. So that tells me you really first of all, it breaks down the facade of, I've been watching you and I love what you're doing. You haven't watched me close because you do not know me. You don't know me. And sometimes, you can't, that really messes things up right there. But again, A for effort, but this is the specific thing that sparked this little conversation. You have to get to know people. I heard it first probably from Eric Worre. Network before you market. You do not market to people in network marketing before you've gotten to know them or taken the time to see if this is even a fit. Like me trying to, back when I was with my makeup company, I'm not offering a makeup company to the person who doesn't wear makeup. And you wouldn't go and offer the opportunity to do the same thing to somebody who already is, But that is just my spiel for the day. Okay, Mark says I'm trying now on TikTok. I think I was on my way, but lost a lot of it due to the pandemic. I'm trying. Keep trying. I have not made it to TikTok. I'm a very overwhelmed type person. I probably, new things mess with my brain, and I always am the last to the party. So, and then when I finally do try things, I realize, oh, this was not so hard. So if you're in network marketing, if you're in social media marketing, it only makes sense to create content once and post it everywhere. Post it on YouTube, post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, post it on TikTok, post it everywhere, post it on Snapchat. I get a lot of business on Snapchat. So post it everywhere. Work smarter, not harder, people. So post one post, create content one time, and then post it everywhere. So again, if you're in social media marketing, if you're in network marketing of any type, way, shape, fashion, form, any type of business you're trying to run on social, guys, get to know people. It will pay off so big. It has taken me 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, okay, 8 years. 8 years in September, I joined the network marketing force on social media. Never done it before. Yes, things were slow. And it has taken me, and that is the number one thing that makes people not become successful or causes them to give up, is the fact that they become discouraged because they do not see results now. And there's nothing that happens fast in this. And especially because the relationship building takes time. Think about it. Me and Mark have been buddies for a long time. It took time. There's so many people. I'm scrolling up here. Guys, I've known y'all from social media. I don't even know you in real life. I hugged you. I know you. You're part of my family kind of thing. But this is another way to think of it. This is how I try to explain it to the people who partner with me or that I am taking the time to speak to. If you are walking down the street, you have your opportunity. Just say it's a piece of cake. We're going to say it's a piece of cake. And you say, Mark, you don't know me. You don't know me. But I go, buddy, you've got to that calls me every day. And I say, this is the best cake in the whole world, but I'm Joe Blow. I'm just in the parking lot walking by. You're get away from me. I don't know you. I don't care about what you have to say. You certainly do not trust that person to not be, psh, that feeling when something go on. But if it's bestie, if it's mama, if it's coworker for 20 years that you've known forever, and they go, dude, you got to try this piece of cake. This is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. You jumping on the cake and you trust them. So for me specifically, where I am now, that's what happened. I marketed with a girl who is one of my best friends under the sun, and I trust her. I trust her because the relationship that we built when she offered this to me, and I didn't want to try it, tried it, loved it. Here I am today. But when you market before you network is just a fancy word for build relationships. And that's the key. That right there, that's what you don't want to hear. Relationships take time. Trust takes time to build. And bottom line is, the more someone trusts you, the more time that you take to invest into someone, and the more that they trust you, the more they are going to care about what you are talking about what you're sharing. The more they're going to say, hey, maybe I should listen to Rachel, because you know what? I think she's pretty awesome. I think she wouldn't lie to me. You know what? She's never lied to me before. She's never led me wrong. Maybe she's not lying. Look, she told me the truth about that. Blankety blank. So that's just how it is, okay? I was a MySpace guy with over 5,000. I can't believe these. I know, it's crazy. We just have to pay attention to this generation. They really know what they're doing when it comes down to technology. And I'm probably way old school. I can't even do TikTok. I don't even want to make my brain go there. I really don't. But I hear that I'm really making a mistake by that. But I love y'all. I know the world is out there trying to build businesses on social media. It is the way of the world. Influencers are the way of the world. It's just how people are making money now. But just a little tip for anybody who is still trying to build their network. And even if you rise to fame on TikTok and you overnight have some viral video, which I know nothing about because I haven't gone there yet. I just use it to spy on my children. That's it. Don't even have nothing there. But if you do, those people are still going to fall through the cracks. You still, if you wake up with 1 million followers, that will give you some sales, probably, a few. But what I'm saying is, they still don't know you. They still don't trust you. They still are not going to care what you have to say. And I have had in the past, my makeup past, I've had a handful of viral videos, and that usually ended in not much, to be quite honest, besides followers. And guess what? That's sugar water for my kittens. That ended up in lots of people. And if you understood the value of your followers and the potential there, a whole new group of people to love on, to grow a relationship with, to build your network, to build your business, you just gotta understand that sucky part, that it's gonna take time. So yeah, what? You wake up with 1 million new followers. Guess what? Those people don't know you from jack. They just think you did something cool. And it's still gonna take time to start having relationships with these people. A lot of time. Like, I cannot tell you the times I've been friends with somebody for 5-7 years and they've never commented, they've never purchased, they've never asked a question. Zip. You wouldn't know they exist. And then bam, year 7, you wish them a happy birthday, or there's some type of interaction, and all of a sudden they buy something. And then they tell their daughter, and their daughter joins your team, and she's a rock star, and you're making another $1,000 a month just because of that relationship that you have been building for 7 years. And I'm also a big believer in forgetting about the money. I know that's hard. We all need money to survive, but stop seeing your network as just potential to make money and start seeing them as just relationships and people to love on. Because another great woman of my past, she said, the more you care, truly, genuinely care about people, and stop seeing it as just another zero on your paycheck, then you will, and you start looking at people as friends, as people to care about. The more you care, the more zeros will just naturally be on the end of your paycheck, because again, they trust you. They trust what you're saying. They know you're not some scammer in their inbox just saying, hey, I really think you should take a look at what I'm doing. I have a sale on my, hand soaps, that, whatever it is you're selling. So that's just my spiel for the day, because it happened again, and it happens all the time, and it's never not going to happen. And again, I give kudos to people who are trying, but there's a crucial step that is so overlooked, and it's something that people just don't want to do. And I love y'all, and I just thought I would share that, because I know I have so many people out there, my friends, that are working so hard. I see y'all every day. Again, it's the way of the world. We are social media marketers now. I mean, it's just how it is. And I see so many people out there trying, and I know how hard it is. So I resonate with every one of y'all. Like, my heart goes out, because it's like, this is hard. It's really hard, but it's really awesome at the same time. So I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And if anybody ever needs me, because I have been there, done that, I'm happy to help. I don't care what company you're with. I don't care what product you sell. Don't matter to me. I'm happy to help you. Love y'all.